Okay, Maria?
Yep. See you at the bottom.
Arrive ready.
Ah.
Oh. Dropping in 5.
Va, Maria, va.
3, 2, 1. Drop it.
Fuck. Merci.
Avete appena visto le immagini spettacolari di Maria Castelvibolo, seconda classificata nella categoria sci femminile al Monterosa Freeride Paradise Challenger 2026. Una discesa vissuta tutta d'un fiato, in diretta, dove ogni curva è una scelta e ogni linea è un equilibrio sottile tra controllo e istinto, e dove il talento fa la differenza.
So this one is very special to me because it's my first time in Monterosa, and I used to live on the other side of the mountain in Zermatt for many of years. So I know some of the peaks which are like kind of on the border. So for me it's so exciting also to see like Monterosa resort from the other perspective. And particularly this is like such a beautiful place, what we are here riding, and yeah, since the very beginning I was just excited to.
I've been snowboarding since I was real young, but my first freeride comp was 14, I believe. I love being in the mountains. I love it when there's fresh snow, and yeah, it's exciting, bit scary. The difference between here and the Aussie hills is there's a lot more terrain here, bigger hills, scarier mountains, and yeah, Aussie just has hills, but they're good fun.
That's the main subject in freeride skiing and snowboarding as well, but I'm skiing. Because we know we take risk, we know it's dangerous. We know sometimes we go into no-fault zones, so it's difficult for us to choose. And of course I want to be brave, I want to push myself and hit big cliffs. But if I feel that maybe my level isn't high enough, or maybe it's too dangerous for me, I just try to manage everything and do the best choices.
To freeriding when I was 16 years old, and yeah, since then I'm in love with the sport. I came back down from the Freeride World Tour, so the Challenger is definitely a little bit of a lower level, but still people are really pushing hard because they want to earn the spots for the tour. And yeah, so it's not quite the same, but it's almost there.
We are here in Monterosa. It's the 5th stop of the Freeride World Tour Challenger by Orage. The Challenger series is just the series which is just before the Freeride World Tour Pro, meaning that the best athletes of Region 1, which is Europe, Asia and Oceania, are competing against each other on these 6 spots, And at the end of the season, we're going to decide who is going to the Freeride World Tour Pro 27. The rule is that we always have 3 judges. One of them is the head judge, and the riders are judged upon 5 criteria. Control, fluidity, air and style, technique, and line. For all of these criteria, we have a clear method on how to give or remove points. The riders start at 50 points, and depending on what he's doing, we give or we remove points.
A garantire la sicurezza sono uomini e mezzi sempre pronti tra controllo del tracciato, valutazione del manto nevoso e interventi rapidi in quota.
Conosco bene questi posti qui dove si svolgerà la competizione, sia in inverno che in estate, perché spesso salgo su queste montagne per allenarmi, perché io sono anche un atleta di corsa in montagna e ho già vinto 2 titoli europei, uno estivo e uno invernale nella disciplina vertical. Il mio compito e quello dei miei colleghi sarà quello di rimanere su a monte alla partenza della competizione, dove in caso di incidente o infortunio noi scenderemo e faremo una prima valutazione dell'infortunato, dopodiché se sarà necessario verrà attivato l'elicottero del soccorso alpino.
Il mio compito qui oggi è quello di prestare assistenza medica alla manifestazione di Freeride che si tiene oggi qui a Gressonei. Noi siamo in contatto con il capo organizzatore dei pisteur secouriste. Ci sono dei pisteur in pista, detti ninja, che intervengono in prima battuta, vanno a vedere se l'atleta che si è infortunato ha bisogno di un intervento, diciamo, importante, che quindi richiede appunto l'utilizzo dell'elicottero.
Welcome everybody to the 2026 Challenger by Orage here in Monterosa. My name is Elizabeth. I am with Will Tucker today.
Welcome, how are you? Thanks very much.
Yes, and the first rider of the day on the Beta Fruga Face here in Monterosa Freeride Paradise. Let's go, Gabin Poussin on course.
You have to know the conditions and make sure that you're safe where you're riding. But yeah, once you know that you're safe, it's good fun.
We have Gosha in the gate right now. And Gosha has been on the podium recently. She really wants to get back on it. This is something you get very quickly used to. First little drop out of the cornisat there.
For me, very much like sometimes the stress and fear and excitement, it's like the same feeling. So I'm trying to find a good emotion before the drop-in. And when it comes to safety, I mean, this is not a safe sport, what we are doing here. So the risk is always there, but I'm always trying, I took for myself, to like cut as much the risk as possible. So to choose also the line which I am sure I will deliver.
And another Freeride World Tour rider, Valle Rainer.
Like when I drop out of the start gate, I try to have a line that I feel pretty comfortable with. Of course, sometimes there are some parts in your run that you're like are scary and that are dangerous, but yeah, you still need to get it in the right mindset and then do the best that you get down your run.
The hard snow conditions again, and Valle Rainer will get bucked.
It probably would, because the slope is kind of going against your landing when you're turning.
I think the most important moment for me is just before the start because I have to be ready, in the good mood, focus on my line, my hits. So this is the most important moment because it will define everything that will go after.
A prendersi la scena sono stati i vincitori di questa tappa del circuito. Gli snowboarders Kylan Venning tra gli uomini e la leader di classifica Tifari Perrotten tra le donne, davanti alla nostra Giulia Bottazzin, unica italiana in gara e autrice di una splendida prova. Nello sci uomini trionfa Edwin Olson, mentre Zanna Farrell stupisce tutti nello sci donne.
L'aspetto di competizione, di vedere atleti di alto livello e anche le stesse immagini che poi circolano rispetto a questo tipo di attività sono molto affascinanti e quindi soprattutto nelle giovani generazioni spingono di più ad avvicinarsi alla montagna anche in condizioni appunto di fuoripista.
I'm happy because if I'm in the finish line, it means that I stayed on my feet.
Down on my skis, I feel super relieved.
Out of the head, out of the mind, but yeah, everything happens so quickly that for sure when we go through the finish line, it's like, okay, it's done.
In quota non si vince solo con la velocità, ma con il coraggio di scegliere la propria linea. Tra rischio e controllo, tra istinto e precisione, il freeride resta una sfida contro la montagna e dentro se stessi. E quando il silenzio torna a coprire tutto, resta solo la traccia di chi ha osato.